Hey everybody, what the heck is RSTMM? So some of you may have heard that acronym in IEB. Some of you know exactly what it is as you've been through the training series of RSTMM and are using a lot of the tools from that. Most of you, though, are probably wondering why IEB loves their acronyms so much and why they're bringing another one to the table. So I'm going to dive into that very briefly in this video and just give you a little bit of a snapshot of what RSTMM is. Before I do that, I want to paint just a very quick picture of why this class exists. Most of us, when we're building a team or building a business and scaling, run into the same ceilings of trying to find and bring in highly talented people who are going to be just as passionate about the work as we are. So, a lot of times we run into ceilings around selecting those people, recruiting them in, training them, managing, and motivating them. And those are all exactly what this class is meant to teach you to do. So, if those are the common problems, the solution is systems level thinking, and RSTMM is going to teach you the systems for each of those things. Okay, so with that as the backdrop, having an understanding of why the class exists to address those problems, I'm going to tell you just very quickly the structure of the class. And if you want to learn more or dive deeper into it, I want to encourage you to go to the website and just read through some of the information that's going to be there. And we're also going to create a deeper dive video into each piece of RSTMM so that you can have some more information there as well. Okay, so RSTMM stands for Recruit, Select, Train, Manage, and Motivate. Each of those is a very distinct deep dive into a part of building a team. The recruit and the select, those two together, create one 2-day class. Super deep dive, high level training. And what we're going to learn in RS is to use behavioral assessments to find the right person for the right role every time. Then we have the T. That's training. And so in the training course or the training portion of RSTMM, that's another 2-day class. In that class, we're going to go through the systems of developing a rock solid training program for any position. All right, we're going to break it down into its most important points, and then we're going to build it back up into an actual system for training people, bringing them into your company and getting them producing efficiently and as quickly as possible. So lastly, we have the manage and motivate piece. Now, this is where we're going to apply that same concept, systems level thinking, to one of the most common fail points for a business that's trying to put a team together. And that is once you've gotten somebody in the doors, once you've gotten them kind of beyond their 90 days of training and onboarding and different things like that, what happens next? Like, how do you continually keep that person pulled in, engaged, and excited about the things that are happening in the company? Well, we're going to teach that in the class, and it is another 2-day deep dive. So far we have RSTMM. That's 3 2-day deep dives into the entire system of finding talent, hiring talent, managing them, and motivating them so that you can have a system where you can replicate success. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to run this training series through Q3 and Q4. So RS, Recruit Select, is going to be in September. Training, the T, is going to be in October, and the Manage and Motivate class is going to be in November. So they're going to be in the Houston area in person. There is a cap on the class of 20 people. The reason there's a cap on the class is because we want to keep the environment intimate and small so that as we're doing the group work and really developing our systems together, you guys walk away with something that's not super unorganized and that kind of thing. We want to have an actual plan in our hand. Okay, so I want to encourage you to sign up as quickly as possible and get your seat, especially if you're in growth mode or see yourself hiring people in the future. Okay, your leaders, if you have people in your company who hire, should come through this class as well. Just keep that in mind. Last thing, and perhaps one of the most important parts, this is not a one and done kind of thing. Getting good at finding talented people, attracting them to your business, and then using great systems to keep them producing for your company and at the same time creating a big world for them is it's an ongoing process, right? So what we're going to do is anybody who goes through this training series, we're actually going to do ongoing training via Zoom, just like we do with our other coaching calls on a monthly basis. And that's going to be free to you guys just as a value add for going through the course and to help you guys kind of continue to refine your systems level thinking around recruiting, selecting, training, managing, and motivating. All right. See ya.